Hi everyone, this is my motor experiment wheel that some of you might have seen, and I've recently been working with a coil and another coil here on the rotor and doing experiments with. And I found something interesting, that actually I made this opening at the bottom so that the center core that's right here comes through on the bottom through there, and then you could add a magnet. And I found that when I would add the permanent magnet to the motor when it was under motor mode, it's not right now, it's disconnected, that adding the magnet would increase the RPM. So I'm thinking, well, how is that possible? You know, because magnets are not supposed to, produce any energy. So I started looking at more work at trying to improve that, actually trying to see if there's things that I can do, and I came up with the idea of adding another magnet right here on the rotor cores, and I have 8 of those rotor cores around there, and there's 8 identical magnets on it. And what I found to my surprise is when I add a very large magnet, right now I have a 1-inch Neo magnet in there, and the magnet's actually on a 45-degree angle, somewhere around there. It's not perfectly flat with this, so the bottom of the core goes like this, and then the magnet's on an angle just on the corner of the core. So there is an interesting, what happens is you get there's a little bit of resistance right here, okay, but there's an exact point where it just takes off. So I'm just going to bring it to that point there, and it'll take off. And what's interesting is you just saw a second core go through. So there wasn't just a lockup, basically. And I don't understand why that is. Now, some of you say, well, okay, maybe your rotor is out of balance. I spent hours and hours balancing that rotor, hanging just from wires, and it's perfectly balanced. I can put it at any position and it stays without moving at any position. So I've already really perfectly balanced this. I've checked it 3 times now, and it's perfectly balanced. Now, okay, UP, I've got 2 happening, but what's the great news is, you see this white tape that I've put there? I put one there. That's to show the ones that work. So I have 2 there, but I actually have 2 at the very opposite end here, and I will bring those down and we'll have a look at those too. So I'll just give you one more shot, show you that I'm truly not putting any energy in it. It's all going on its own. So I'm just bringing it to the point where it takes off, and there you go, 2 complete cycles. That shouldn't be. Now let's bring it to the next 2, this one here. So now, which is 180 degrees opposite end. So if it was out of balance, this end shouldn't work if it was heavier on the lowers. And I'll do the same thing there, and there you go, 2 go by as well. So, all the rest don't go by, they don't make it. I don't understand why just these 2 are, but I thought this was very interesting. So we're back now to the first original 2. Do it one more time. And as you see, 2 full cycles go through. As far as I'm concerned, that shouldn't happen. So now we're on the 180 degree opposite side, and we'll do those 2 again. Whoops, maybe I hesitated there or something. Just line that up perfectly there. There you go. So 2 full cycles on both ends of the rotor. I find that very interesting, and thought I would share that. So all of you that are looking into magnet motors, possibly there is something out there to be had. Thanks for watching. Bye now.